Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce my classmate Mr. Vladimir Badiyan. He will be talking about Ashlesha Nakshatra. Let me tell you, he is a physics teacher. He was teaching physics, but right now he is fully into astrology. Then he knows Vastu, he knows numerology, he knows palmistry. So I would like to welcome Vladimir once again. So welcome Badiyan to my channel. My viewers are very happy to see you and
I
they
am
want
too.
to
Me too.
teach them about Ashlesha Nakshatra.
Oh, thank you, Jashi. Uh, exactly. I'm study mostly Jyotish, and other subject is like not important. It's important, but not main like this. And
Okay.
firstly, if speaking about, if we will speak about nakshatra, we should know this word nakshatra.
Okay.
It's I think very often people said Nakshatra. It means Nak one region. Yes, Kshetra is
Yes,
Sanskrit words. Yes, it means some part of heaven, like some part of zodiac. Exactly.
Yes.
I think a lot of people know Nakshatra has. It is 27 of Nakshatra. 27,
Yes.
and sometimes in Jyotish we use 28 nakshatra, Abhijit,
Yes.
but mostly 27. It's okay
Yes.
about this. Nakshatra and other meaning of maybe not so often we see this meaning as nakshatra. Naksha means map, but
Yes.
tra means trayam, mantra, tantra, and
Okay.
means yes some object. And we see some object inside of oneself like this. And traya
Yes.
means cleaning.
Three.
Yes.
Three.
Traya,
Traya
yes,
means
three.
three. Okay.
Trayam, it's one of meaning. Trayam, three.
Yes.
Yes. But
Yes.
mantra means traya or tra. It's I don't know. I forgot some other meaning of try.
Okay.
Cleaning in Sanskrit, but traya like for mantra. Tra means
Okay.
cleaning of mind. Mantra.
Okay.
Manas
Mantra,
and tra.
it cleans the mind. It cleanses the mind.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's mean some. And if we back to nakshatra, naksha means map, and tra means inside map. Nakshatras, yes, give us nakshatras. Give us some understanding our life. It is very. I think it's very most very deep understanding what happened in our kundali. You know kundali, yes.
You are very true. You are very true. Nakshatras, they give the deepest meaning of us. It gives a lot of deep meaning in depth. Deep meaning it gives.
Yes, is this most two meaning, and I know of some other meaning, and it is enough because nakshatra is part of the sky of the zodiac, and nakshatra give us very deep understanding of our life and our kundali. But you know, some astrologer maybe in when do astrology like 2-3 years want to understand and learn only nakshatra, not sign, not planet. Like okay, something about sign, something about lagna or like this. But if most people see nakshatra of moon, nakshatra of lagna, nakshatra of sun, nakshatra of 10th house, lord, and like this, you know, maybe nakshatra of 10th house, cusp lord, like this. And Navamsha nakshatra lagna, some people see, you know, but it is very simple. It is very simple to understand our kundali through nakshatra, and it is very nakshatra gives gives a lot of information, you know.
That's
And
true.
it is what it is reason why astrologer like nakshatra. But in our institute, Bartievi Debavan, Dr. Raoji and Ken Rao and other teacher don't teach nakshatra a lot. We was
That's
teaching.
true. You're right.
Yes, we was teaching mostly
About science.
science,
We love.
yes, transits,
Yes,
Ashtaka
yes,
like
yes.
a lot of things, Prashna, Muhurt, like this. But only nakshatra in connection with horoscope. And okay, it's other question. But first question is what nakshatra is. I said,
Yes.
and today we will speak about nakshatra Ashlesha.
Ashlesha, yes.
Ashlesha is very interesting nakshatra. Exactly. I like this nakshatra. It's my nakshatra. It's my nakshatra.
Oh, it's your nakshatra.
Yes, not my nakshatra like Janma nakshatra. Yes, moon nakshatra. It's my nakshatra. Rahu in second house in this nakshatra in my kundali.
Oh, okay.
With sun, and now running.
So you are a Gemini. You are a Gemini Lagna.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and now I have sun dasha and sun connects Rahu, and this nakshatra and Rahu, sun Rahu together, and this nakshatra have. For me now, it's very like. I like to think about this like this because it is important for me now. And okay, it's me. Ashlesha. Ashlesha means snake.
Yes.
Ashlesha. And okay, Ashlesha is in nakshatra. Firstly, 27th nakshatra, but 27th nakshatra divide for 3 parts.
Yes.
And Ashlesha ending one of from these 3 parts. It will be 9th nakshatra in these parts. It is called paryaya. Paryaya, first paryaya, second paryaya, third paryaya. It's like this. It's Sanskrit.
It's patha. Are you telling about patha?
I don't know.
Patha, second patha.
Paryaya, first 9 nakshatra. It's first paryaya. First.
Okay.
You understand? Yes, from Ashwini to Ashlesha is first part. Makha and Jeshta second.
Total 27 nakshatras is divided into 3. So 9 nakshatras.
It's called Sanskrit paryaya, like this division.
Paryaya.
No, I think. And Ashlesha nakshatra ends of this paryaya because nakshatra, every nakshatra, for example, has some meaning. Okay, a lot of people know this, and every which nakshatra has own meaning, and this place of this nakshatra has some other meaning. For example, Ashwini, every nakshatra has owner. For example, Ashlesha has Mercury. Mercury is
yes.
of Ashlesha. Yes,
ruler.
I am right. Yes.
Ashlesha's ruler is Mercury.
Yes, Mercury. And in Nadia astrology presents some meaning. I will speak a little bit about Nadia astrology because it's very interesting thing. Ashlesha, our life starts from Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini, Lord of Ashwini Ketu.
My Lagna Nakshatra is Ashwini.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, Mesha Nakshatra. Mesha
Lagna.
Yes, Mesha. Oven in Russian. In Russian. Oven. Mesha means oven in my language. Okay. It's not important. But, when Ketu is owner and when before our life starting, we in womb of the mother, yes? Ketu means inside, not outside, deep inside, not in this word. Ketu means not this word, it's other word. It's mystical word like, and means Ketu it means before birth, before we take birth. You understand me? Or not so good?
No, can you please tell it once again. Ketu is a mystical planet. Ketu means
No.
inside. It's like inside.
You see, first, what I mean, what I want to speak. Ketu, owner of Ashlesha, and first 9 planets follow Vimshuttara Dasha. Ketu, Venus, and Sun, Moon,
Ketu,
Mars.
yes.
Yes, and this is not like why Vimshuttara Dasha. Why is this Nakshatra? Ketu, Ashwini Nakshatra. Why Ketu ruling Ashwini Nakshatra? It's ruling Ashwini Nakshatra. Why this Vimshuttara Dasha following like Ketu, Venus? Because Ketu is mean like not in this world, other world, like transcendental.
Other world.
Transcendental, like transcendental, yes. And next Venus. Venus means what? Conception. Venus means
yes.
Okay, I
understood.
Yes, and then Sun. Sun means body. Body. Sun means soul, ego. Yes.
Ego.
After yes, first conception, then soul is take a birth. After yes, and then moon, mind. Emotion like this. It's mother has. And like this, Mars is energy. After that, we take energy. Mars, child has energy, soul has energy, and like this, Rahu, our feeling, feeling, and Jupiter, wisdom. After some times, Saturn, our old age, Mercury.
Old age.
Mercury. What does it mean? Mercury in natural horoscope in 12th house. What does it mean?
It's debilitated.
Yes, it is mean Mercury in house of moksha has debilitation. Mercury is Buddha. Buddha means intelligent, our materialistic mind. Mercury mind very strong in 6th house. It is it means very strict and want to know. Mercury know what like good intellect in 6th house. Yes. And we use in our life, but 12th house moksha. We for moksha we don't use intellect. Mercury,
That's true.
And Mercury die in 12th house. In Mercury, it's our death, like this. This will be, and Nakshatra Ashlesha, it is means change. It means change of our lives. We change. It is meaning like Ashlesha Gandanta. Ashlesha Makha.
Yes, Gandanta.
It's three Gandanta, and Ashlesha. It means change our life from one position and second position, one paryaya, second paryaya. Our soul will have some in Ashlesha when firstly Ashlesha people. Who is Ashlesha people? It's first. Ashlesha people, it means if moon in Ashlesha, firstly, if Lagna in Nakshatra of Ashlesha, or if a lot of planet, more than 3, 4, 3 planets, 4, 5 planets in this nakshatra. It not it can it's necessary if moon or sun or lagna in this nakshatra. But if 3 or 5 planets in nakshatra Ashlesha, it means Ashlesha will have a lot of influence in life of these people. You understand?
I have few clients. They are doctors. Most of them, they have either 10th lord in Ashlesha or Lagna in Ashlesha or 7th lord in Ashlesha or planet in this. I have few doctors as my clients. Okay, doctors.
Yes.
Most of them they have Lagna Nakshatra as Ashlesha. Okay. Lagna, most of them has Lagna Nakshatra as Ashlesha. 10th Lord was also in Ashlesha. And 7th Lord also in Ashlesha for some people. For some people, Lagna Nakshatra is Ashlesha.
Do you
understand?
Yes, I understand you. Because Ashlesha means people who it can be like doctor, it can be like in medicine, some connect with medicine, but I don't know.
Yes.
It is like, if you people have some problem, he go to some apteka. Apteka means when you buy medicine, place where you buy medicine, like this.
Pharmacy.
Yes,
Pharmacy.
pharmacy. Ashlesha means this pharmacy. It's a pharmacy. It's right straight meaning of this. And
my
Ashlesha,
father's sister, she was a tutor in medical college. She used to teach medical students. My father's sister, her nakshatra is Ashlesha.
okay, Ashlesha, but a lot of people say, firstly, Ashlesha has a lot of rulers. It's Mercury, but Ashlesha has deity. Deity, like owner of Ashlesha. It's Naga.
Naga,
Naga,
yes.
Sarpa. But no, Naga, Sarpa, it's not the same. Because Sarpa is a snake. But Naga is, Nagas live in Naga locus, around Earth.
Underneath the earth.
Yes. It is like dragon, I think. Not,
Okay.
I think. It's, in Shastra said, Nagas very beautiful, but it's look like snake, but they not snake. Snake is in our Earth. But Nagas, it's very intelligent people, not people, like a lot, some people, some snake, like very intelligent,
I
very
understood.
deep. Yes, very deep and very mystical. It's Nagas very mystical. And they very deep in our land, in our Earth. It means they has very deep knowledge about art, about they like our art stay in Shesha.
Sheshnaga.
Not Ashlesha. It's other meaning. Ashlesha, Shesha.
Shesha.
Yes, yeah, Shesha, Lord Shesha.
It's a Naga, Vishnu's Naga.
Yes, Vishnu's Naga is exactly. Shesha Nag. It means Ashlesha has a lot of Nagas in Puranas or Vedas present. Kali, not Kali.
Kaliyan.
Kaliya, yes.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
Krishna. Lord Krishna
Krishna
killed one.
Yes, and most this I forgot exactly name of this. Lot of serpents. Do you know?
Yes.
I forgot now this word. But okay. Ashlesha means sarpa. Sarpa. What in Ashlesha? Some people said Ashlesha is bad. In India, I think a lot of people, if you said you Ashlesha, people, yes, it's not good for example, for marriage life, it can be. 1 second, I prepared this word because I forgot for time. Ashlesha means Ashlesha has some negative meaning, but translated of this word means entwiner. Entwiner. You know this word?
Okay, entwiner. Yeah,
Entwiner.
it's like this. It is like creeper, like
Yes.
like
And
this.
Symbol is a coiled snake. Yes. And Ashlesha, very good. It's a good meaning for Ashlesha. Ashlesha is very good in relationship. Why? Because Ashlesha coiled.
Together. Yes.
We has Atma. Atma means soul. And Ashlesha means Kundalini Shakti. And Kundalini is coiled our soul. It's like ego. And Kundalini is big energy, like atomic station. It is atomic station inside. And Ashlesha people likes do research in sexual life, for example. Ashlesha people, it's not like patient. Not. It's like interested in this. What will happen? What will happen later? It's tantric people. Ashlesha is very connect very with tantra, and I know in Trivandrum, Trivandrum. It's yes, I have been Trivandrum, yes. I have been in Kerala.
Yes.
Yes. I have been in Kerala a lot of time, and in Kovalam, Trivandrum. And in Trivandrum, some temple of Ailiam. In this language, not Ashlesha, Ailiam, Nakshatra, like this.
Ailia,
Ailia, yes. And in this temple do puja, Ailia puja, Ailiam puja. I see.
Okay.
You know, when it's very interesting because when sun in Ashlesha and moon, when sun in has some position and moon in Ashlesha, it will this exact this day of Ailiam puja.
Oh. Both and sun and moon in Ashlesha. Both the sun and moon in Ashlesha.
Not when moon in Ashlesha, but sun in Kritika Nakshatra.
Kritika,
it will
okay.
some months. Yes, and maybe yes, I think I'm right. And this puja very good for people who has some problem with like passion in job, you know, some problem in job, some problem in married life. If like some serpents or some big problem around people, you should do this puja. And a lot of people do this puja, but not. This is not panacea, right? You know, this is because Indian people like do puja. I think our people now too, but other
how many pujas?
It is only one puja, Ailiam puja. Very nice puja. And I sometimes I don't know this word. Sometimes do puja through our Indian friends from Kovalam. They say for my Ukrainian friend and Russian. Okay, but you know, ashlesha means ashlesha can bring pain for people.
Can bring
pain. Yes, and pain. For example, some people do this. It's pain for me, and but ashlesha also good give good transcendental knowledge and aspirations. This you know, and
knowledge in
ashlesha, you know, has some other. What I'm speaking for some, maybe a lot of people think about ashlesha is greedy and deceitful, ungrateful, sinful, not controlled to eating like this. Ashlesha people had created a problem for parents.
Others.
From parents, from mother and parents together. If mother has problem, father will have problem too. You know, I think it's connected because it's not difference and father mothers. And this is right meaning of ashlesha. But some other meaning ashlesha people like a very like scientist and people. Like sannyasi and do pray for sannyasi and ask from knowledge from this because this nakshatra means changing inside. For example, it's if we have some karma from our past life, in this point, our soul, when exactly our moon in ashlesha, yes, Janma nakshatra is ashlesha, our soul will should like snake. You know, every year snake has skin and skin.
Yes. Skin.
Like this.
It peels the skin off.
Yes.
There is snake sheds its skin.
Yes. Ashlesha means
new skin will come up. Skin will come up.
And ashlesha people like in this life should this skin come out, you know, do like this. And it is these people change inside all time do some psychology job inside, you know, preparing do astrology. It's good ashlesha for good for prediction and hypnosis, you know. I think yes, it's very good for hypnosis and ashlesha people this is already job. Psychologists, hypnotists, medicine, you know, and I think study Vedas, Ashlesha can do this because it's karka. And a very interesting point is padas of Ashlesha, because Ashlesha padas.
Yeah.
Ashlesha has 4 padas, like every nakshatra, and first pada, this first pada is Sagittarius, Capricorn,
Navamsha.
and Mina. Yes, Navamsha, and this 4 padas. And first Sagittarius from from Cancer, Ashlesha in totally in Cancer, yes, and Ashlesha from Cancer, Lagna, for example. This is first pada of nakshatra is Sagittarius. From Cancer, Sagittarius is 6th house. You understand? And
Yes.
if people have born in some men has born in first pada of Ashlesha, he will have some inside problem and outside, because 6 1, you know, it's problem.
Yes, 1 6 angle.
Yes,
I understand that.
And other second pada is Capricorn, Capricorn, Cancer. Yes, Capricorn, and in Cancer. It's not good for marriage life, you know. It's good, but not good. And other pada is Kumbha. In I don't English. I don't understand. Aquarius. Yes, Kumbha in Sanskrit name. And Aquarius, it is 8th house. You know, it is in Navamsha. If this very special point, because you know, if planet in horoscope in Kundali in 8th house from in Navamsha, it has 8 position, it will means change and problem with some for these people, for this nakshatra, especially for karka. It's and other ninth fourth pada is Mina in Mina.
Pisces.
Oh, I forgot. Pisces, and Pisces, you know, it's 9th house. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very good point for points for Ashlesha for Spada, and it is Gandanta, but it's Gandanta. But exactly Gandanta, it will work after within 45 seconds, not 40 full Navamshas this Spada, but 45 seconds is it will be exactly Gandanta. Okay, but it will this it's you see it Sagittarius, and this is Jupiter, and Capricorn, and Saturn, and Jupiter and Saturn. Only fourth pada of this nakshatra is good for us. That's why this it gives this problem. Okay. Like maybe I will. Maybe do you want to ask something? Maybe do you want to speak? Tell me about nakshatra, this Ashlesha, more.
Ashlesha.
Yes. What do
yeah.
experience?
So what I understand from Ashlesha is, like in India, so many people they come up with this opinion as, oh, your nakshatra is Ashlesha, then it is a big problem. But it is not like that. Every nakshatra has negative as well as positive aspects, isn't it?
Yes.
Every right. nakshatra, I mean, we cannot say that, some nakshatra is good or some nakshatra is bad. It is not like that. Here, there are so many misconceptions about nakshatras, like, if this nakshatra particular nakshatra, you belong to a particular nakshatra, then it is bad for your in-laws, or father, or mother, or other relatives. Like, what I think is that mostly people are looking into the negative side of the nakshatras, but people are less aware about the positive side of nakshatras. Are you getting me?
Yes, I get in you, because you know
about Ashlesha, let me tell you what I was saying. There are brilliant people. They are very intelligent people.
Yes,
isn't it? That is the one thing which is very, very special about this nakshatras, and they have that healing power. If they want to be healers, if it is in medical or astrology or psychology, they will have that that divinity in their body. It can heal the people. Suppose you are a what do you say, Purvashada nakshatra, and you became a doctor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But You have another colleague who has Ashlesha Nakshatra and Nakshatra, who is a doctor also. I am so sure the person who belongs to Ashlesha Nakshatra will have more healing power than the person who belongs to Purvashada Nakshatra. Isn't it?
I
Do
think
you
yes,
understand that?
yes, yes.
I have seen that a lot because I personally, my doctor, he is a Ashlesha person. So
Mm.
I asked him when I went to check my checkup. I asked him, Doctor, what is your nakshatra? Then he said, Okay, my nakshatra is Ashlesha. That time itself, I understood that he is the right person for me.
Mm.
Doctor said his nakshatra is Ashlesha. Then I realized this is the right person for me, and he gave me a particular medicine, and my sickness. I mean, it was totally removed from from my body. So Ashlesha people, they are very good healers. They have understanding power, and they can even make new medicines also. If some medicines are not available in the market, they can make some herbs, and they can make collect some herbs, and they can make new medicines also, and they
Yes,
can give new ideas because Mercury is the planet for intelligence. At the same time, Mercury is not great in the sign of Cancer for family life. That is there, but still, it has other kind of good things also.
yes. Cancer, everyone's sign has three nakshatra. It's very,
Mhm.
but it's logical of construction of sign. Uh, you know, etc. Sir didn't speak a lot about nakshatra, but sometimes he speaks. Sometimes Dr. Ross spoke about uh, nakshatra of 10th house, like a little bit,
Mhm.
but it was
Little bit.
a
There,
little.
I mean, Bharati Vidya Bhavan mainly focusing on planets, houses, Ashtadvarga, Nakshatra. But maybe I told once I spoke to Bisaria sir, then I told him why we are not talking a lot about nakshatras. Then what they said is that, about nakshatras only very little, very few texts are there. For example, Varahamihira. Varahamihira has spoken about nakshatras, but Parashara has no, he hasn't talked anything about nakshatras. Only little, maybe he must have spoken, but we don't have the text. So that is the only reason they are not talking much about, but they are researching, I guess, about
Uh,
nakshatras.
Dr. Raj knows about nakshatra a lot, but I think he didn't spoke because this problem people want to know a lot, and this information is like not correct. A lot of information now we have now a lot of information about nakshatra. A lot. I have a lot of book in my laptop and other about nakshatra. But how do you know this is exact or no or not? Because it's this is very good them in other school like Nadia astrology like this. In Nadia astrology,
Okay.
yeah, Nadia astrology totally, maybe not totally, but a lot of about nakshatra. They his knowledge about nakshatra because I was study a little bit Nadia astrology from Sundaramji, and was he's totally spoke about nakshatra sign, but a lot of sign about nakshatra. This is very, but this other style of prediction, very other style, not like style in Bharatiya Bhavan. It's very good because in I think maybe it is Varahamihira you said explain if every other astrologer has own meaning, like every new moon has own own meaning. If you astrologer you don't know you didn't have own meaning, like for you're not an astrologer like this, like us.
To tell you the truth, there are many times in my consultations this nakshatras have helped me in giving the right prediction. See, when first lord in the first house or first lord in the second house, yes, there are meaning. But when we go to the nakshatra part, it is so clear what the person has to do in marriage or in career. I totally believe the prediction based on nakshatras. It is really super and it works so fantastically. ultimately, what I think, we should create some software to bring out the nakshatra placement than the planetary. Planets will be there, but we should give more focus on nakshatra placement in predictions. It gives 95% accuracy in the predictions.
No, nakshatra is like university. It's it's university, but this yes, you're right. A lot of information we can take from nakshatra. But karma, and this is information like deep and not inside in Kundali, but outside. And understand it of Kundali, we should see from Lagna and other and planet and sign. It is very important. And nakshatra is like only explain what is it. For example, I don't know. Okay, my nakshatra. Your father has nakshatra in which house?
My, please tell me once again.
Your father has ashlesha nakshatra, yes? Your father.
I'm not sure about his stuff, but he is a Magha nakshatra. His moon is in Magha.
You said about your doctor has nakshatra.
My doctor has ashlesha nakshatra. And he's a fantastic doctor. He's a fantastic doctor.
Yes, but is it okay? For example, I have ashlesha in the second house. My Rahu in yes, and with sun.
Ashlesha.
Yes, ashlesha. And
where is Mercury? Where is Mercury?
In Lagna, in Gemini.
In Lagna, okay. Oh my God. Then you will have to. Do you write some books and all?
I think about, but I write in Rousers 5 or 6 years ago said me you will write like not book, like write maybe book, maybe sutras, not sutras like
sutras. Okay.
Sutra like this. This Sanskrit, but in English, I will tell you.
Okay. Okay. And where is your moon?
Poems.
Okay, poem.
Predict me, you will write poems. My moon in Jeshta, in 6th house.
Jeshta.
And Jeshta and Ashlesha, Mercury, this is Lord of this nakshatra.
You have so much of Mercurian influence in you. So yes. No wonder you were a teacher.
Huh?
You were a teacher, right? I am not surprised. You were a teacher before. You were teaching physics, right?
And I was study physics a little bit, not so much teaching, but a little bit. But I was teach astrology. I had school in astrology, but now I'm not. I now I had only one student. I don't want to teach a lot of people. I want to teach 1 or 2 or 3 maybe more, but not enough people. Not a lot of people. If you have big class, you will not teach proper.
That's true. That's true. That is the one thing. Like we cannot teach too many.
But you can earn a lot of money, from class. If class big, now astrology is big business. Okay, it's like I know this. A lot of astrology, and I too do business in astrology. A lot of people teach 20, 30 people, like has 5, 6 group and take money. And Ashlesha in second house. Ashlesha in second house in Rahu and with sun. And I do psycho. I am speaking. Yes, because
yes.
And second house. But second house, Barahim Mihira said about second house is speaking and Vigyana. Vigyana means knowledge.
Education, knowledge.
Yes, but realized knowledge. And like Ashlesha means I have interest with transcendental knowledge. But Ashlesha can transcendental, like not transcendental, Vedas, about Vedas, knowledge of astrology.
Vedas, yes.
Astrology is transcendental, not like
Siddhanta, you mean?
Siddhanta, like this, yes. It's like this. And
It means, see, you will be finding some extraordinary things from astrology.
It's not good. Like speaking about him as myself, I in my like you, my best friend and best doctor has Lagna.
In Ashlesha.
Yes, yes. Mars Rahu in Ashlesha.
Oh, okay,
In
okay.
Lagna, Mars Rahu in Lagna in this cancer. And
Like is Lagna cancer and in Mars Rahu in Lagna.
Yes, he
And
is
both are
very good doctor. Very good doctor.
That's what I said. I mean, I had a particular disease. I went to 2-3 doctors. I didn't get any kind of relief, but I don't know why I felt like asking this doctor what your nakshatra is. Then he said, Ashlesha. Then I realized he is the right doctor for me. He has a lot of healing power. I told him, you are a good healer.
You say you're right, set, and Ashlesha Lord is Mercury, but Ashlesha sign is Moon. Ashlesha has connecting with Mercury, Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. Because Pada of these 4 Padas, Jupiter, Saturn, Moon. But Pada okay, but a lot of Capricorn, Cancer, Moon, and Ashlesha has this, like
ups and downs.
Yes, change, like all time change. And if, for example, I see
the mind will be little
fickle.
Mind, no?
I think yes, not stable mind. And but I see my friend like with Ashlesha, with this Lagna, she is very strong in knowledge, and she has a lot of problem with married life. He has 3 or 4 husband, maybe 3. He adopts she adopts Ashlesha about some in sexual life and something. It is a cancer. Cancer means very grateful and graceful, and she adopted some child.
Motherly. She adopted a child. She adopted two
children.
children. Wow. Because Moon itself is a motherly planet. Moon is the planet for mother. Mother. Moon.
Yes.
Ruler of Cancer is Moon, and it is the planet for mother.
This is Cancer and Ashelsha and Cancer. Ashelsha has connection with this, and other side she has 2 son, one son, and she adopts son from 10 years. She adopts in this very big age, and it is very interesting because and she is doctor and she knows Ayurveda and esoteric, and but now she's Muslim.
Anyway, it was really a very nice session with you. Do you want to say something else more? You have something more to say?
Only one thing. Ashlesha is very beautiful nakshatra, and people live very good life. But like Moon, Paksha, big, like this, fickle a little bit. But if Ashlesha people, for Ashlesha people should. I don't know this word. What's the right word?
Sadhana. They should do some sadhana.
Yes. Ashlesha people should do some sadhana, not some sadhana, very strict, very good sadhana, but not like sadhana for sadhana. No, it's not like this. Sadhana with bhakti, with heart, a little small sadhana, small. But Ashlesha people, at the end of our speaking, sadhana snake like doing like this, and Ashlesha people starting something, and for this. Finish do like this, not like this. It's very problem. All time like this. It's very simple. Do right way. No, Ashtasha people do like this.
Yeah. Even they think like that also. Their mind also they will have that twisting nature.
For example, I want to learn astrology. I learn human design, and through human design, I learn astrology. because I
Okay.
see what will be like this. Ayurveda said like this. Okay. In astrology means this. Like it's not. It's not. It's good for ashlesha. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Badian, thank you so much for spending some time with my viewers. Thank you for
Thank you.
thank you
You.
for this time. I learned a lot from you, especially that Palyaya kind of that 999 was a new. I knew it, but I forgot it, or I didn't study it properly. But it was really very nice insight for me, and I hope you will be coming back. English was okay. It was okay. I know you have. We spoke around 2 3 years back. You checked my hand. That time you were really struggling in speaking in English, but now you have improved a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, hope we will see again in astrology class. And I would
Uh,
like to say, audiences, that my viewers, that Badian was the part of Guruji Sri K. N. Raoji's research group in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. He did research for 3 years with Guruji Sri K. N. Raoji, so he knows a lot of astrology.
not a lot, a little bit, very little. see, I am only starting to learn astrology. I think it's now I am starting learn about science. It is very interesting. Maybe
Fine.
6 or 5 times do this, but very interesting, new, more than nakshatra science can tell. Okay,
We
thank
can
you.
do a video about that also.
Yes, it's
So
very interesting.
thank you, Badian, and good night.
You too.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.